They invested an immense amount of money in this program, on training, on recertification. They even had another coach on site. And what I found was they weren't using the philosophy they'd been trained on. Hi, this is Paul Rosenberg. Welcome again to the Rogue Leadership Channel. Glad to have you with us. Make sure you leave comments and subscribe. And thanks for joining us today. How often have we looked out there for something to solve our problems? We do it all the time as leaders. We buy this new technology, we buy that process, we get this new piece of equipment, and we think that's going to make the difference. The issue there is that all of this has to be run by human beings. And if we just focus on buying something without being connected to it and understanding it, we're not going to get value for money. So today I want to talk about the trap we all lay for ourselves time and time again, which is the technology and process trap. Now, technology is all around us. The demands of faster computers, better analytics, we're becoming data-driven. This is all a pressure upon us that we have to deal with every day. And one of two things usually happens. Number one, we rely on our IT person to handle it for us, and we ignore the rest of it and let them deal with it because we don't understand it. Or number two, we buy that technology and we want to get involved with it, but we're scared of it and we don't know how to make the most of it. So between those two paradigms, I would ask you to go into the middle. If you are going to buy technology and you are going to rely on analytics, understand it. Understand what it can do for you. And if you're afraid of it and you're making that investment, take the time to sit down with the people who know what they're talking about and at least have a comfort level with that technology. If we just buy something to check the box, we have the latest analytics, we have the latest computer, we have the latest data, and we're not really using it, or we don't know how to use it, then it's a wasted investment. The same thing goes for process. We can install the latest management operating system in our organization, but if we don't really use it, then we're not going to get a return on that investment. And it looks great to the shareholders, but to no one else. So I'd like to give you an example of what I'm talking about. I was coaching a world-class organization, Fortune 500 company, and every single one of their members were Green Belt certified. This is Six Sigma, which is an operating process and a way to execute business. The entire leadership team were Black Belts, which is the top level. And when I first engaged with the client, I said, here's what I want to do as a coach. And he told me, do not touch my leadership team because we're all Black Belts, Six Sigmas. We know what we're doing. Go fix my people. They had invested an immense amount of money in this program, on training, on recertification. They even had another coach on site. And what I found was they weren't using the philosophy they'd been trained on. It was just a certificate on a wall, and everybody was going about their business the way they did before. And by working with the teams with that philosophy, we did some great things and improved performance tremendously. So it wasn't that the Six Sigma process wasn't working, it's just that they weren't making the most of it. So my point is this: if you're going to invest in technology and you're going to invest in a process or something new for your organization, understand what it can do for you, first thing. Secondly, evaluate it continually. Are we getting the return we wanted out of that? And the third thing is, for gosh sakes, use it. Use it. You made the investment, make the most out of it. Thanks for being with us today. Don't forget to leave some comments, and we'll see you next time.